Hello. So, this is the first video of an ongoing series of videos. These videos will be centered around channeling what information I am picking up from the ether for those of us who are searching for breakthrough, who are needing breakthrough, who are going through something intense, something that needs purification. Scorpionic 8th house energy. I feel that intuitively within each of us, we already have the answers. But some of us need extra help diving in and really actually analyzing what we have in the depths. So that is what this channel is intended for. The readings that I do are not going to be pick a cards. I previously was doing pick a card readings and didn't pick up much traction. I didn't get many followers. I didn't get many views. So I don't know if that was the algorithm or if it was that my content was not resonating with the people the algorithm was pushing it out to. So I decided to do what I do best, and that is go deep. I think that some people that are in the tarot community, people who watch and consume content about tarot and the pick a card readings, are not necessarily wanting to dive as deep. There may be some uncomfortable truths in my readings, and I feel that maybe it's time to shift in a different direction and maybe do something that feels a little bit more authentic for myself and hopefully for the viewer. So we shall see what happens with this. If you like this kind of content, if you're already vibing with me, definitely subscribe. Stay tuned. We are going to grow together here in this channel because I've never done anything like this before. I have done candle wax readings in water and actually on paper as well. I've done book divination. I've done all types of divination in my pick a cards, but these are not going to be pick a cards. Whoever comes across this reading, it is meant for every single person that comes across it. So there is no picking a pile. The message is going to be the same for everyone who comes across. Of course, it's going to mean something different to each person. It's going to be subjective. But anyways, let's get back to the point here, what we're doing. Let's go ahead and start. I'm going to light this candle, which I want to go ahead and, ooh, okay, I'm having trouble getting started. So, and then look, we have a burnt thing on the inside of this. I've lit this candle I don't know how many times and I've never done that. So there is a sense of nervousness here for some reason, a sense of being uneasy about something. I feel like it's a sense of urgency, actually. Like something's coming, and what do I need to be prepared for it? So, we're going to dive deep on that. I think that is going to be the theme of this video. I'm feeling that. I've been feeling that for about 3 or 4 days now, actually. So, I think this video is a perfect time to kind of go deeper on that. So, let's start with, I think I want to shuffle this deck a little bit. And I'm going to split this deck and take the card off the top of the split. I think that should be enough. Okay. Our card is the Offering, okay? Okay. So we are coming up on, I think tomorrow or today, maybe even tonight. I'm not sure when exactly, but within the next 3 days, we're coming up on full moon in Leo. And word is in the spiritual community that this is going to be a very powerful full moon. This moon is going to essentially bring in some energies. It's going to be a portal moon, and of course, there is every full moon, every new moon even is a portal, but this one's really going to be bringing in heavy energies. And I say heavy, not as in like intense. Well, no, it is intense. It's not dense, if that makes sense. It's going to be a lot. Volume is what I'm getting. There's going to be a lot of energy come through. So it may be overwhelming. That's the word I'm looking for. This time, the next 3 days, and if you come across this video later, after this moon that I'm talking about, this is still relevant for you. Within the next couple of days, let's say even maybe in the next week, you are going to have an opportunity to work with immense energy coming in. So like I said, this is a timeless reading. Whenever you come across it, it's going to be relevant for you. check the astrology during the time of you watching this video if you haven't already, if you're not keeping up to date with it before you watch this video. After you finish this video, go check what the cosmos are doing. There's a massive opportunity, and I feel like it is relevant. It is transformational. I'm going to place that there. Now I'm going to channel some words. I'm going to write them down. I feel like this is a very effective way for me to channel messages. Just writing them down. Full. I'm hearing full. Plan. Take. Make. Place. Free. Something with the... It's not growth. Grown. Grown? Grown, as in like growth, but it's grown. Something has grown. Telepathy? What is that? Telepathy communication. Calm. C-A-L-M. Calm. I'm actually getting the word dire. Like something, we'll talk about that in a minute. Calm and dire, there's, in the sense of urgency I feel in this reading is just like very contradictory energies. I'm getting the word paternal, P-A-T-E-R, P-A-T-E-R-N-A-L, paternal, which has to do with the father's genetics, the father's lineage. Okay, so with this telepathy and communication, I'm getting telecommunication. Which is obviously like phones. Trace. Lack. Actually, with that trace, I'm getting trace minerals. Okay. What else? I keep trying to get, like, I keep hearing something that starts with a P and R. Something, and I can't quite make it out. I don't know. I can't make that out. Maybe it'll come to me later. Okay, I'm gonna stop there unless more things come through. So let's analyze what we have here. Full plan. Okay, somebody's schedule is full. Somebody needs to make room in their schedule. Take time. Make place, space. Make space. Yes, somebody's schedule is full and they need to make space for something. Clutter. I'm getting the word clutter with this here, with this first couple of words we have. Someone may be feeling constricted. Someone may be feeling constraint. What's strange is I feel like there is outwardly, maybe in your life, it seems like you're not constricted. Maybe it seems like you do have freedom, but it's an energetic thing. So maybe you're not aware of this. Maybe energetically there is too much. And I did say with this upcoming moon, you may need to make space for the energies that are going to come in. Whatever that means to you, whatever that looks like in your life. Somebody has been holding on to too many things. So this may manifest in your actual life as hoarding, like, clutter. Like I said, too many items in your home, too many items in your car. Like your car may be filling up with things. You may leave things in your back seat, and you look back there and you're like, why am I leaving all this stuff back there? And you might even forget about the things. It may be things that you need. I think that maybe you possibly might need to analyze, take a step back and look at the current state of your exterior world, your environment. And when you do that, take that as a direct reflection of what's going on within. Okay? So if you feel, I don't feel a sense of lack though, but typically sense of lack is what causes people to hold on to things. They feel like they don't have enough, so they hold on. They don't allow the energies and the material to flow in their life. I think this is something you're unaware of. So there may be a lack mentality somewhere deep down. And that's what we're going for here. That's what we're searching for here, is what is deep within. What is the underlying issue? What is the thing that we need to purge and purify here? We need to open back up our energy channels, okay? This could be in your body as well, because we have trace minerals and lack. I just said I don't feel a lack mentality, and I actually wrote lack. See, this is the thing. I feel like you're unaware of it. I wasn't even looking at this, by the way. I was just looking at the wall while I was talking. And I didn't realize the word lack was here. And I just said, oh, I don't feel like there's lack here. I think you're not aware that there's lack here. Trace minerals. So maybe in your diet, your body quite literally may have some stagnancy to it. Your physiology. I feel like it's important. We have the word dire here. Okay. We have calm. This calm word actually makes me think of slow movement. It makes me think of something that has slowed to a halt, actually. Stagnancy would have been a word, but I kind of felt like that was a strong word, maybe. With dire, I want to talk about dire. I want to talk about that. What is this sense of urgency? What is this sense of, I'm not going to say emergency, but something has popped up and it's like, I have to address this now. That's what it feels like. I have to address this now. It's very important, and I honestly feel like it's top priority. I'm going to write that down. Priority. Sorry if I misspell things. With paternal, if there's a health issue that you are dealing with right now, your father or your father's lineage or whatever you inherited from your father could be the cause of that. You could find answers by learning about health issues or maybe mental issues as well, tendencies that your father's lineage has dealt with. What else do we have here? So someone is telepathically communicating with you, or you are telepathically communicating with someone, and I think you don't realize who it is. Or maybe you don't realize, like maybe you think that there's some thoughts in your head that are you, but they are not. They are their communication from somewhere else, from someone else. Hopefully something else will come through about that later, because I'm very interested in that, and in fact I'm going to put a star next to that. So with lack and trace minerals next to each other here, I feel like you may be lacking trace minerals in your diet. We'll go back to your health here. I'm going to write health here underneath priority. Priority, lack, trace minerals, health. Your health should be a priority right now. And I feel like it's connected to this dire. And I also do feel like it's connected to the paternal. Yes, all of this stuff here is connected. But also I'm kind of getting like, so if you are in contact with your father, if your father is still alive and you're in contact with your father, even if you're not in like physical real world contact with your father, you are telepathically communicating with him. whether that be a good thing or a bad thing. I think for some of you it will be a good thing. You will think, oh wow, I would love to have a conversation with my father. And some of you may think, I have a toxic relationship with my father. But there's something with this offering card. There is something that your father can offer you. There is something very beneficial that he has to offer you, whether it be like literally in person, like if you go visit your father, if you don't live with him, and he has something, some kind of information maybe, or maybe even some like a gift. I don't know. He has something to offer you. Something about that. I'm sorry, I don't want to be too cryptic, and I also don't want to be too specific because there might be multiple different meanings of this. But for everyone, it will generally be the same. Everyone has a father. If you exist today, you have a genetic, I'm talking a physiological father. Someone fathered you. Someone created you with their genetics. You have a mother and a father. So unless you're a clone, that's a different story. But even if you're a clone, your genetics came from someone who was produced by a mother and a father. So your genetic father, your paternal lineage is very important here. Okay, what else? Let's go back to this full plan, take, make, place, free and grown. You have outgrown the place you are, okay? You have outgrown the place you are in. It is time to make room or make space. And I really should have put space on here. We're going to put space. Make space. You are full. It's like going to a restaurant and there's no tables to sit down at. How are you going to sit down at the table and eat if all the tables are taken? That's a weird, I don't know. It's not exactly what I'm trying to say, but it kind of is. It's just that feeling. Is that feeling of like, wow, I can't even sit down and partake in whatever this thing is because there's no room to do so. Free grown. What am I getting there? I'm sure you're already thinking of it, and I just can't think of it. Free grown. Whatever comes to mind when I say free grown together. I'm thinking of homegrown, but I'm like, not quite. That's not exactly what it is. You need the freedom to grow. You need enough space to grow. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like for this, I'm going to put this aside. And I am going to actually use these beguiling buttons. This is a little divination set of buttons that I purchased from Etsy for a very reasonable price, and they're kind of cool. If you're interested in purchasing this set, I think you get 2 sets for like $5. That's not including shipping, but beguiling buttons, just search that and you'll find it on Etsy. I'm gonna pull a couple of these and see what we get. We have, what is that? It's like a little gardening set, like a little trowel, and it says, I think that's seeds. Yeah, we are diving deep. We are digging deep here, but also that maybe there is something about homegrown there. Organic food, maybe. Planting your own seeds. Not consuming things that other people make. I don't know. There's some kind of message there. Like, only consume what you make. Maybe you're taking too much information from outside sources. I'm thinking of like when a country buys produce from another country when they can produce it themselves. That's kind of what's coming to mind there. We have a koala bear with the number 51. That is very cute. I'm hearing good eye, mate. I don't know what the relevance of that is. But it is this like, the koala bear almost makes me think of a sloth, kind of like slow moving energy, but it's super cute. Interesting. I did another reading the other day, just for myself about world events, and there was something in there about AU, which made me think of Australia. I don't know. Australia could be significant to someone. Someone could be from there. There may be something developing in your country. I don't know. something about that may be very specific to you. We have this bottle of pop with some fizz coming out the top. And we have a mushroom here. Okay. Mushrooms make me think of mycelium, the network beneath the surface with mushrooms. You are connected to the collective more so than you think. The energies of the collective are affecting you more so than you think. And maybe this has to do with the telecommunication, the communication and telepathy. You are getting downloads not only directly from source and spirit, like when you meditate and things like that, if that's something that you do, but you're also getting downloads from other people because they are connected to you. There is a high connectivity right now, and I don't know how long it's going to last. I've been sensing it, feeling it, and getting messages about it for quite some time now. It may be here to stay, and it may have to do with us moving into the age of Aquarius, because Aquarius can be about networking and being connected. With this with this pop, this is the energies building up. I feel like they are about to, pressure needs to be released. It's full. It's full. It has fully developed. It's time to make room. It's time to let off some steam. This could be for you on a personal level. This could be something that's about to happen collectively. You may feel a sense of relief coming up after this happens, after this moon, I think, whatever's fixing to happen here astrologically. This is something to look forward to because it's much needed relief. I'm thinking of when you ferment your own cabbage to make sauerkraut. You have to release the gases inside as it ferments over time, and that's part of the process. That is part of creating this nice fermented food that is very beneficial for you. So that may be a message for someone too. Fermented foods may be really good for you. We have trace minerals here and lack and priority and health and things like this. I think fermented food would be good for you. Maybe your gut health needs to be addressed. We have the pyramid here with the number 36. It has a dark side over here. So what you are seeing, okay, this might sound a little cryptic like I said before. What you are seeing is not exactly the whole picture. There is a shaded outside, and you have no idea what's in that dark side over there. You have no idea what that face looks like. Interesting. And I'm also hearing dark side of the moon. What's that song? There's a song I'm thinking of. Like the dark side of the moon. The dark side of the moon. I don't know what song that is. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments, please. We have number 67 with a heart. Valentine's Day is coming up currently when this video is being uploaded. And this also, coincidentally, looks like this offering card here. I feel some of you may have someone who's offering you their heart. Some of you's heart is on the line. I'm also getting this feeling of weighing the heart. And I'm thinking of that show Moon Knight. The character would like weigh people's intentions. I think there's a theme of that maybe in the collective right now. People's intentions and their heart is being weighed right now. Interesting. You may be feeling the intensity of this process. What else do we have? A strawberry. Yes, I do think that diet and the trace minerals. So fruits have a lot of minerals in them that we need. And a lot of people are deficient in them because of the modern diet, especially if you live in America. But fruits provide fiber, and they also provide lots of prebiotics. Fiber is prebiotic, but they provide things that you need in order for the the digestive system to be balanced. So that could be very important for somebody. We do, yeah, and that comes out underneath this little gardening thing there. We have this little planet here, and the number 85. This little planet looks like Saturn to me. This maybe why you could have some feelings of constraint, and I feel that this is super necessary for some reason. It's necessary for you to feel this way. We'll keep going and see if I can come back to that, circle back to that. We have the number 87 with forever. Yes, some of you definitely are dealing with some sort of connection and you may not be like sure about where it's going. For some of you, you may not know like what's on the other side. Like it might have more than one side and you may be only aware of one side. So, there's not a message here to be cautious about it, but there's a message here to not jump to conclusions about what this relationship is or what it means until you see all faces of this relationship, all sides of it. That's not to say don't enjoy and celebrate too, because we have pop. Celebrate the romance that you experience in this relationship, but just don't jump to conclusions about what this relationship means. And if this hasn't happened for you yet, it may happen in the near future. Just take things slowly is what I'm getting. Saturn is slow moving. What else? Yep. We have a target, a bullseye here. Yes, absolutely. You nailed it. Right on point. I don't know. There's something else there to be had with that. Another message to be had with that button, but it's not coming to me right this second. We will see if we come back to it. Number 86. I can't remember what this one said it was in the booklet. I don't remember. Obviously, it's a little potion and like a little dagger. It makes me think of magic. I think that might be what it is. If you are into any sort of like candle magic or any kind of magic stuff, like witch stuff, you will be able, like in this upcoming period, you will be accurate on point. Anything that you try to accomplish with this, you will, because your your intention will be on point. That's what I'm hearing. Manifestation may be really on point too, because you may be like coming up here like here soon, or like even currently, you may be very intentional because you know what you want at this moment. There's a sense of stability there with what you want and the direction you want to go. We have number 55. I think this is supposed to be memories or nostalgia. It's like a little Polaroid there. There's a song trying to come through with that. What is it? What in the world? Oof, it's so strong. What? I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm not able to actually. I can feel it. I just can't. I can't put my finger on what song it is. It's a song. I can feel this song. Maybe I need to write this song. I don't know. I write music, and I feel like I could write a song based on the way I feel right now. The picture is drawing up for me. We're just gonna read this literally. It is a nostalgia button. So I feel like this means there's a lot of reflection going on here. There's a lot of looking back on the past and being like, I've done everything the way it's supposed to go. And being fond of memories of the past, and where I think before maybe you had some like negative memories, I think you're maybe transmuting, or there's a need to possibly to transmute the way you feel about your past memories. You know, like sometimes you think of something that happened in the past, or you look at a photo and you're like, oh my God, it's embarrassing. I don't even want to look at it. I think that Spirit is asking you here to look back on the past with compassion, and maybe try to transmute those harsh feelings, those uncomfortable feelings. Ask yourself why you have those uncomfortable feelings, what makes you uncomfortable about them. And always remember, you are progressing constantly throughout life. You will never go back just by revisiting or looking at those memories. Okay, so when you think about the past, If you have uneasy feelings and you avoid it, that means that there is an unhealed wound. And that's what we're here in this reading trying to do. We're trying to heal those wounds that are still deep within. And the past tells us a lot about who we are today and why we feel the way we do today. So, I think that's all I'm going to pull from this little bag of buttons. But I do want to pull some charms. Okay, Spirit, what else do you want to bring to our attention for this session today? There's Scorpio. There it is. Yes. We have a cobra. Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen this charm before. We have dream. Ooh, I'm hearing it's been a fever dream. Somebody may have really had a hard time in the past. They've really been through it. This is definitely, and I know you've been drawn to this video for a reason. This whole channel is based around scorpionic energies or plutonic energies, 8th house energies, transmutation, the death card, the number 13, these things. So yes, it is obvious that you will have been through something deep, and that's why you're here. But there is such strength I'm hearing, and with this cobra, I'm feeling like a majestic feeling with this. I don't know, there's something very magical about you. And you need to know like how strong you are for having gone through this stuff. That is kind of the reason why I think you have gone through this stuff. I think that this is all part of the plan. We do have plan here in these words that we wrote down. So we have a sea turtle and then a cross here as well. So I feel that somebody's faith or religion or their spiritual beliefs are very strong. It is very strong with you. Stronger than the average person. And I feel like you should definitely lean into this side of you, the spiritual side of you. It helps you a lot. It is very beneficial for you to tap into your spiritual side. And strengthening your faith in whatever you believe in is very important for you. And that's going to make you feel more comfortable and help you through these energetic shifts and to help you transmute these heavier energies. With the sea turtle, you want to know what's really strange? I have gotten the sea turtle in many, many readings, and I still don't know exactly what a sea turtle symbolizes. Like, if I was to Google it, I don't know what it would say. I just know what a sea turtle feels like to me. There's a couple of things that I know about a sea turtle. It's so weird, and I want to bring this up. I want to bring this up because I feel like it's relevant for somebody. I don't know what a sea turtle means when it comes up in symbology. And I have never learned, even though it has come up in many readings. There is something that there is a sign that you have been seeing for a long time that you have never looked into. It's almost as if you've been avoiding it, okay? This is for someone very specifically. Or no, I take that back. This is for everyone who comes across this video. There is some sign that you have come across that you never look deeper into. And Spirit is asking you, please look into that thing. So when it pops up again, because it's going to keep popping up in your life, best believe. It is going to keep popping up. It is going to keep showing up in your face. The next time it comes up, look into it. It is going to help you manage this breakthrough, this transformation that you are wanting to undergo. It is going to help you. So please do not avoid the repeating signs. The ones that you're avoiding are the ones that need your attention the most. Okay. I do want to pull some more. I feel like there's more here for us. Sorry, I don't want to get too preachy, but I feel like that's important. If you took nothing else from this reading, take that turtle message, okay? And I'm gonna research sea turtles after this video. I'm not gonna tell you to do it and then not do it myself, okay? Okay, we have a lock here. We have what? I think it's a cat. It looks like a tiger. I love my cat. Okay, somebody could have a cat and their cat loves them very much. Somebody's cat is saying, "Why do you lock me out?" Why do you lock me out? You may, if you have a cat or a pet of some sort, you may not be giving it as much attention as you would like to, and as much as it would like to have. So it's creating some kind of like feeling in you that maybe you should give it more attention and you feel guilty. Maybe like a feeling of guilt. That's what I'm getting here. We have Celtic Knot. That one came out in one of my other readings recently. We have a horse and a gold leaf there. Now, some of these charms I have intuitive hits about, and some of them I'm not. I don't know about this horse, I don't know about this, and I don't know about this gold leaf. Excuse me. So, if this means anything personal to you, take that as a sign, or be looking for these signs too. If nothing comes up immediately in your mind about these symbols, be looking for these in your environment. We have a seahorse. I'm barely holding on, is what I'm hearing with the seahorse. We have a star. I'm barely holding on to hope, I'm hearing, which is kind of a heavy message, but you may resonate with that. That's why we're doing this reading, though. We're trying to strengthen your hope, your resolve, and your spirituality in general. We want to connect. We want to connect. We want to connect with our deeper self here. We have a bird in a cage. Somebody could be feeling like a bird in a cage. That's that constrained feeling, that restrictive feeling. We have this clown. When this clown comes up, I always think of some people may be feeling like a joke, but also some people may feel like they're performing for other people. They may feel like they have this thing that they're doing, like a clown in a circus. They do the same thing for every show and they're performing for people. And I feel like over time, you might not like to do this. This may be something that you're burnt out with, that you don't want to do anymore. I'm tired of balancing this. I'm tired of trying to balance this, is what I'm hearing. I'm tired of this back and forth, this yo-yo. Somebody may be struggling with ups and downs, lows and peaks in their life, emotional volatility even, with this moon and star here. This moon and star makes me think of, I know it would be oriented differently, but this moon and star makes me think of Venus and the moon. I think that the planets affect you greatly, and if you're not already into astrology, I think that would help you immensely in your life to understand a little bit of your own astrology, to really reflect on what energies make you up as a person, to help you understand why you feel the way you do. It might give you a little bit of relief instead of you feeling so chaotic and confused as to why you feel the way you do. It may help you feel like it's less of a juggling act. We have a little bunny. This makes me think of the White Rabbit on Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, this is that sense of urgency that we talked about at the beginning. We have a camel. Wow. The last reading I did had a camel in it, and I went on some long spiel about how the camel is the horse of the desert or something like that. I don't know. And then I revisited the reading. Like, I watched it on my phone. I didn't upload that video because it was for me personally. I rewatched it, and I was like, I've been hearing a lot of songs that have something to do about that. Horse with No Name, the song by America. And I was like, oh, that's the camel. I don't know. And then so I looked up that song, and the lyrics in that song were very symbolic of a person basically shutting their feelings off and being in the desert with no emotion. And there was also themes of them saying that the cities beneath the cities is earth, like ground or something like that, or that the heart was made of ground or something. I don't remember exactly the words, but it's a heart made of stone, basically. And I was like, wow, I've listened to that song my whole life. My parents they're boomers, and they listen to really amazing music from their time, and they listened to it around me as a kid. So I grew up loving the music and listening to it and knowing every word of it, but not understanding any of it. And I don't think the average person probably understands those lyrics, but I, given where I'm at in my spiritual journey, I can kind of understand symbology and the deeper meaning and things, I think, to some degree. And I feel like it was very important for me to come back across that song and listen to it now at this point in time. And it really meant something to me. It really resonated with me. So if there's something like that for you, there's something powerful in that. Like if there's songs that you've listened to your whole life that you just sang along with and didn't really actually understand the meaning, like things from when you were younger. Maybe your favorite songs from when you were younger. Maybe revisit those songs. Maybe that has to do with this nostalgia card here. Revisit those songs, the things that you loved. What did that stuff actually mean? Did you actually know what it meant? Or were you not just vibing with it? And really kind of analyze that. Whatever you were listening to was going into your subconscious, and you were maybe not necessarily aware of why it resonated with you, why you were vibing with it. And really, this platonic energy we're trying to tap into here is about that. It is about bringing the things from the depths up to the surface and looking at it. What is it? What are we actually looking at here? What is the underlying theme here? Let's reveal what's hidden. So yes, I don't know how we got that from a camel, but there it is. We have, oh my gosh, we have another heart with an arrow through it. What in the world? Somebody maybe, this isn't, somebody, there may be a connection on the horizon for you. I don't know. It seems kind of exciting, and it also seems like this is too good to be true. And that may be that pyramid, when I was going on about this pyramid, how there's, half of it is in the light and half of it is in the dark. You may be like, what's on the other side? Like, what is. I need to see the full apple here. I don't know. There could be a Bobo on the other side of the apple. Turn the apple so I can see it. I don't know, like, why an apple's coming to mind there, but. Like, I want to take a bite out of this apple, but it could have a worm on the other side or something like that. Interesting. We have an owl with a key. An owl key. Somebody could be an alcoholic. Not necessarily maybe you, but maybe somebody in your life. Or maybe this person. I don't know. This person that might be coming into your life that you have a connection with. I don't want to alarm anybody. Just be vigilant. Be watchful of that. Be cautious of that. Be fair to people too. I don't want to say like be automatically assume they're an alcoholic, but they could be. So if they're displaying funny behavior, consider that. We have a snowflake. Snowflakes make me think of sensitivity, but also of uniqueness. You may be a unique, sensitive person, a beautiful, unique, sensitive person. We have a light bulb here. Ooh, okay. The light bulb kind of came out with that. So, whoa. Okay, never mind. I was like, look at the inside of this light bulb. You probably can't see that. But, I thought it was two people, like, holding hands or something in the middle. What is that called when you, like, make something out of nothing? With this light bulb and this, snowflake, you may have a really cool idea, something unique. A unique idea. Look further into that. It's important. Okay, these are going to be the last two. We have a house. Somebody may be moving house, or you maybe need to think about moving house. We have plan over here still. We have make, plan, make, plan, make, plan. And then we have a little handheld mirror here. A couple of things that this charm makes me think of. Disney princesses, obviously. But it also makes me think of reflection. Self-reflection. It also makes me think of vanity. All the typical things we associate with this type of mirror. Very feminine things. How do I like my hair? What do I like wearing? What color do I look good in? Do I want to change up my makeup routine? Do I want to wear more makeup or less makeup? Do I like the style nails that I wear? Really paying attention to your appearance is what I'm getting here. It might be beneficial or make you feel a lot better to really kind of refine your image even. Spend some time in front of the mirror. I know people, over the years, everybody says, oh, vanity's horrible, but I think sometimes it is useful. It helps us regain our self-esteem or build a sense of self-esteem. It's not always a bad thing. So, okay, I think that will conclude this reading. I hope that something in this reading resonated with you. I hope that something in this reading was revealed to you, maybe something that you weren't aware of. And I hope that it's helpful. And if you like the vibes of this channel, if you like the content, if you want to hear more like this, then please do like and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one.